This is a game between two old masters from the 1800s. Well, they probably weren't old, but the game is. And it's a great display of how to use available power moves and preparations for power moves to take advantage of your opponent's position. So right now we see here that the queen is pinning this knight against the king, and this pin happens frequently in many chess openings. We'll play the white side of the board here, and before we move, let's do a power move evaluation. Let's look for power move weaknesses in our opponent's position, including preparations for power moves. So pause the video. Okay, did you spot the preparation for power move number 1 for check, preparation for check? By moving the queen here, it prepares the check here on g5, attacking the king. So that's a 1-2. And did you notice that the bishop is undefended and the queen is undefended? And now from a defensive perspective, we see that the knight is defending this bishop, but if the knight captures, then it removes the guard of the bishop and the queen can recapture the bishop. So our bishop is at threat here. By combining the ideas of check and undefended pieces, white moves the queen to d2, blocking the pin, but more importantly, preparing the check, which is the Chicago way. It's a more powerful move. And of course, black is threatening to win this bishop. Or is he? Let's see. So black plays knight takes, and now the queen could recapture, and the queen could capture the bishop, or the pawn could capture, and the queen would capture the bishop. And it looks like white's going to lose material here, but don't forget the check and the undefended pieces. So white plays queen to g5 instead, plays a Chicago way move. And black blocks the check. And now the queen is free to capture the bishop with a check. There are other moves that the king could have tried to defend and then the queen could attack, but this is what happened in the actual game, so we'll look at that. The king runs. Okay, now I'd like you to pause the video and consider your other possible moves that you can make. Pause the video, always using your power move evaluation as your guide. So pause the video. Okay, we're even in pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we realize that we could actually capture this knight with the pawn, and we're still defending the bishop. But realize that our queen is undefended, and our opponent's queen is still undefended. So now I would like you to pause the video again in case you haven't seen through this and find another move. So pause the video. Remember that the black queen is still undefended, and remember you should always be looking for the check and try to take advantage of the undefended pieces and other power moves that are available to you. So we see here that the king has retreated to a white square, and we have a white bishop. So you may have found check, sacrificing the bishop. But now look, the queen is free to be captured. So whatever black does here, white will win the queen. Whether the king taking or the rook taking, if we want to bring the rook out, the queen can capture the queen, and the game is over.